Good afternoon, guys. Nadia here again with another reading from the Truth Scriptures Ta'anak. And this afternoon we're up to Shamut, sign name Exodus, chapter 22. If a person steals an ox or a sheep and slaughters or sells it, they must pay back 5 oxen for the stolen ox, and 4 sheep for the stolen sheep. If a thief is caught breaking in at night and is struck and they die, the defender is not guilty of bloodshed. Just let's turn the page. But if the thief is slaughtered after the sun rises, the defender is guilty of bloodshed. Anyone who steals must surely pay restitution. If they have nothing, then they themselves must be sold to pay for their theft. If the stolen animal is found alive, whether it be an ox, donkey, or a sheep, the thief must pay back double. If anyone graves their livestock in a field or vineyard and allows their livestock to graze in someone else's field, the offender must make restitution by paying from the best of their field or vineyard. If fire breaks out and spreads into thorn bushes and it burns someone else's stack of grain or standing grain, or if their field is destroyed, the one that started the fire must surely pay restitution to the one who was damaged. If a man should give his neighbour money or goods for safekeeping, and the goods get stolen out of the person's house, if the thief is found, the thief must repay double. If the thief is not found, then the owner of the house must appear before Eloh's judges, and they should determine whether or not the owner of the house has had a part in stealing their neighbour's goods. For every matter of illegal possession of an ox, a donkey, a sheep, a garment, or other lost property, in which someone says, "This is mine," both parties must appear before Eloh's judges. The one whom Eloh's judges declare guilty must pay back double to the other. If anyone gives a donkey, an ox, a sheep, or any other animal to their neighbour to keep, and it dies or is injured, or it is taken away while no one is looking, the issue between them shall be settled by taking an oath to Yahuwah. And the keeper must swear they did not lay hands on the other person's property. The one that is at a loss must accept this, and no restitution is required to be repaid. But if the animal was stolen, restitution must be paid to the one whom lost the animal. If the animal was torn to pieces by a wild animal, the neighbour shall bring the remains as evidence, and shall not be required to pay for the torn animal. If anyone borrows an animal from their neighbour, and it is hurt or dies, the owner is not present, the person must pay restitution for the lost animal. If the owner of the animal
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network. You might
is present with the animal, the borrower should not have to pay. If the animal was hired, the money paid for the hire covers the loss. If a man seduces a virgin who is not pledged to be married and sleeps with her, he must pay the marriage price for her to be his wife. If the father refuses to give her to him, he must still pay the marriage price for virgins. Do not allow a sorceress to live. Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death. Anyone who sacrifices to any Elohim except Yahuwah, the Eloah must be utterly destroyed. Do not mistreat or suppress a sojourner, because you were once sojourners in the land of Metzah. Do not take advantage of any widow or fatherless child. If you mistreat them at all, and they cry out to me, I shall hear their cry. My wrath shall be severe, and I shall slaughter you with the sword. Your wives shall become widows, and your children shall become fatherless. If you lend money to any of my people among you who are in need, do not treat them like you are a creditor. Do not charge them interest. If you take your neighbour's garment as a pledge, you shall return it to them before the sun goes down, because it is the only covering they have. What else can they sleep in? When they cry out to me, I shall hear, because I am compassionate. Do not speak evil of a Eloah, nor curse a ruler of your people. Do not fail to give me the offerings of the harvest and wine that belong to me. Dedicate your firstborn sons to me. Likewise you are to dedicate your firstborn oxen and sheep to me. Let them stay with their mothers for 7 days. On the 8th day you shall give them to me. You are my set-apart people. Therefore do not eat any meat from any of your livestock that is slaughtered by wild animals. Instead feed the meat to the dogs.